And I'm Ali.
Your challenge today is to breathe to a guided visualization or a hypnotherapy CD of your choosing.
Yes, so sometimes if you are experiencing a bit of difficulty finding space, we talk about meditation. Classic thoughts on meditation is sitting still and clearing your mind. That is not always possible for everyone. I certainly don't find that very easy to do. So there are many other ways to be led into finding a space in ourselves. And one of those ways is using guided visualizations.
We've talked about a more active meditation, and this is another way of not being alone with yourself inside as you close your eyes. So we've also looked at looking around the room and other things like that. Today, we're having somebody else external to you do some talking so that you cannot be on your own inside with yourself. You can do this with your eyes open or closed.
There are so many of these guided visualization types of meditations out there already for you, and we at Noble House have a lovely set of hypno series guided visualizations. These are hypnotherapy guided sessions, so please no multitasking while you're doing these. They can be very effective. So again, like we talked about in another session where we had the candle lit, it's very important that you set up a safe space for you to do this one. And we are feeling very kind today, and we are going to give you a whole session for free, a free download.
So as Ali said, we're feeling kind today, and what we were talking about yesterday was being kind to yourself. So we're leading by example by being kind to you first. It seems like a good way to start, right? So I think there is a difference between visualization, guided visualization, and hypnotherapy. So we're looking at them both, but we are also aware, I want you to be aware, there's a slight difference. Hypnotherapy that we're doing is by a clinical hypnotherapist trained at that level to take you down deep into your subconscious. Guided visualizations tend to be a little bit lighter, I think, in their tone. But yeah, there's definitely a difference, and both have a real good impact when you start really breathing deeply and rhythmically into your breath in that way that we've been doing for this whole series, in and out throughout the whole challenge.
If you feel at all skeptical about why you should try this, here are some reasons why this can be helpful. If you ever do feel that it's a complete impossibility that you would sit and clear your mind and take even 5 minutes of time just for you, this can be a really good way to help you get into it. If you find that you have a lot of, we can call it various different things, if there's noise going on while you're trying to clear your mind, if you have a lot of negative self-talk, this also can be a really good way to help get beyond that and into that space where you can have some time for you. So if you suffer from either of those things, this can be a really good way to just bypass that, get beyond that part that will say you can't do this, and let you have an experience of just having a bit of time where you're not left on your own, because Susan, the hypnotherapist, will be guiding you through the whole session. And just so you know, this was a collaboration with Denise, so this work is directly designed for you, our audience, with you in mind.
Absolutely. So let's think about just what the one that we're going to give you for free is all about. It's about placing the past in the past. So some of you, like certainly some of us, you make your decisions on today on what's happened before. So it might have a slight feel of what's happened before, and you make a decision on it. Now that's all good and well, that would be wisdom, that would be learning by mistakes, but sometimes we're quick to do that, especially if it's something that's really hurt us. So we may sort of have a trigger response and make decisions that aren't actually particularly relevant to this present moment in time, because they're fear-based on what has happened before. So that's fine if it's really helping you through your life to make really good decisions because you've learned from things. And sometimes we just go through feeling very frightened that we're actually just going to repeat patterns from before and miss all the good things that may be coming at us by misreading things. So this particular hypnotherapy CD is to place the past in the past. It was designed for performers, for artists who maybe had a really rough and difficult session or a gig, and actually they needed to get over that by letting it go. I clear my throat because I've clearly had some of these experiences where you need to place the past in the past, learn from the mistakes of it, but not feel the sadness and the anger and the frustration, and it's mainly shame that we might have experienced because we had a bad gig, we're off form, whatever, had a bad review, something that's actually getting in the way of our experience as a musician now. So they were really designed for that, but what we've discovered is that we all have a person behind the performance. That's who it's designed for. We all have a person behind the performance. That person behind the performance is the one that probably doesn't put themselves up on Facebook. We all have our own performers, right? So with that in mind, this is about, if it's big traumatic events or tiny little events, placing these things in the past, learning from these mistakes that we've made, learning from these experiences that felt really tough and very growth filled, or maybe they just felt pretty rough, right? And then actually from that, we can place it in the past, take the good learning from it, but not have all the emotions and feelings that actually feel that the shame is crippling us from getting on stage.
We really hope you've enjoyed hearing about guided visualizations on our video today. And if you have any questions, please do get in touch. And we really, really hope you enjoy your free download. Do get in there, download it, tell your friends to check us out and see if they want to download it too. And again, if you have any questions once you've tried it out, please do get in touch. Until we see you again tomorrow, we hope you have a wonderfully breath-filled day. Take very good care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.